Hello guys, this is Wakandia West and I'm going to give you a few ACT tips. The first tip is make sure you are familiar with the ACT exam before test day. You can do this by enrolling in some type of ACT class at your school, or you can take a course that's given by a private tutor. But just make sure you are familiar with the exam before test day. Number two, on test day, make sure you don't leave any items blank. Make sure everything is bubbled in. When the proctor tells you time is up, you need to make sure you have bubbled everything in and you have not left anything blank. Number three, don't read directions on test day. Do not waste time reading directions on each of the sections. This is going to make you lose 2 to 3 minutes off of your test taking time. Make sure you are not wasting time reading directions. Number four, make sure you brush up on all of your algebra skills and geometry skills and also your trigonometry skills. This is going to guarantee success on the math section of the ACT exam. Also, number five, make sure you brush up on your English skills, punctuation, the use of the comma, the semicolon, the colon. Make sure you brush up on your subject verb agreement, misplaced modifiers, dangling modifiers, and the use of pronouns. Number six, make sure you brush up on your inferencing skills and your author's purpose, author's voice, and make sure you practice reading fast. All of these things are going to help you improve on your reading portion of the ACT exam. And when you are practicing reading fast, make sure you time yourself and be sure to get some material that is not that exciting to read, and make sure you are timing yourself. This is going to help you improve on the reading section of the ACT exam. Number seven, on the reading and science section of the ACT exam, you can read those passages in whichever order you decide. You don't have to read those passages in the order that they give them to you. So remember that on the reading and science portion of the ACT exam, you can read your passages in whichever order you decide. Just be sure to choose the one that is easiest for you. Number eight, on the math section of the ACT exam. Now, this is the section that I encourage you to just kind of skip around. The main thing is make sure you are working out the problems that are easiest for you first. On the math section, work out the problems that are easiest for you first. Those difficult problems, the ones that's taking you a while to complete, you need to either skip it or you need to make an educated guess. But by the end of the test, you need to make sure you have bubbled everything in. Don't leave anything blank. Number nine, when you are prepping for the ACT exam, make sure your private tutor or the classroom teacher, whoever is prepping you for the exam, make sure you are being timed. Remember, this is a timed test. Every section is timed, and every section has a different time limit. So make sure when you are prepping for your ACT exam, even if you are prepping at home by yourself, make sure you time yourself. Also, number 10, when you are practicing for the math portion of the ACT, make sure you are using a calculator that you are familiar with. And the calculator that you are prepping with, make sure you use that same calculator on test day. You want to use a calculator that you're familiar with, you know how to work it, because you don't want to become frustrated. So those are my 10 ACT tips. I hope they have been helpful to you. I hope you try them out. Be sure to come back to my YouTube channel. Also, check me out on my website at www.westinstructionalservices.net.